Hello there, everyone! Alexman here, and welcome back to another session of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap Revisit. Last time we had to get ourselves some Pegasus boots so that we can cross the Castor Wilds, as well as basically getting our sword, our new white sword with 2 elements infused into it, thanks to the help of getting those elements from the Cave of Flames and the Deepwood Shrine, and Malari forged a new sword to which we were able to fuse it together. And we got ourselves past the Castor Wilds with our Pegasus boots, only to find out that we did not get the wind element. It is far beyond into the sky, far away from our hands can grab it. So we must now use this new item we got here, the Ocarina of Wind that we received, to see out new places. So let's go see it. Let's fly our way around. Zephos, take us away. And it is Zephos is the name. So now we are having a warp feature. Yeah, we have now a fast travel system. So any one of these that we've unlocked is now basically a warp system. We want to go to this one here because this one is in Lake Hylia of all places, a place we've never been to. We'll try this wind crest right here. So that's what the mysterious mark we've been seeing is a wind crest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zelda comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zelda carry us to any other wind crest we have seen. Are you following me, Asler? Don't hurt your brain thinking about it. Just give it a try, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But this is where we want to be, so let us shrink here, and because we now have to come here because this is where our story continues. Now, it's the fact the game, we want to do this first before going for else today, because that's it. First off, hey, you want to fuse? Let's fuse. Oh, I can't do that yet. No. We'll come back to you later. I have something important to go after you. A visitor, how rare. But you have found me. The wise is the wise. Though you weren't wise to fuse with me, I have a reason behind it. You what? You want to enter the temple you can see in the lake? Yep. They call that place the Temple of Trumpets. I have heard rumors that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Library, and he's seen in a semi-retirement in the town library. Makes sense. The library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him. Good. And while we could fuse with this person, this Minish in question, I recall basically a person in town that required our fusing capabilities. We're gonna go see him now. To the town we go for us. Because this is gonna be like, when you get to this point in the game, folks, everything kind of just opens up to you. It's not completely, you know, unfeasible for this to happen, but everything just happens to open up for the most part here. First, we want to talk to this guy right here. You want to fuse? Let's fuse. We recall that he had this, and we only have one of these. It's time to put it together. You can piece fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. This stranger is very odd to basically wanting to fuse with us. But this thing is basically the most important fusion you probably want so far. This is a kind of a weird shape filler there. Wouldn't fit. And look at that, you know what that means. Good luck for us. Now I'm out of a coin. Yeah, figures, I know that. So let's go see what, and in fact, since we've got a lot of stuff to tackle today, we got a lot, I mean, there's a lot to tackle. I mean, everything almost opens up for us in this area after we get the Ocarina of Wind. But we want to go to this place first off, right off the bat. This takes us to a weird, mysterious building. Odd. No, I don't want to fly! No, everyone won't find us in the building, though. We've had a kingstone piece! Add another kingstone piece! Something tells me we're doing a lot of fusing today. Goodness! We rarely get visitors here. Tell me, how did you get here? I have no idea. What is here? Can't tell you at the moment. Okay, fine. Someone will tell me who's up here. Nobody believes me, but I saw a ghost that's taking hold of Granddad. A ghost? Something tells me we're going to be a ghostbuster today. Let's talk to you. I can't believe old Granddad is sick. He was looking so healthy. I guess something just took a hold of him. Alright, but first I'm gonna steal this keystone piece. This thing is this thing happens. If you do not do this now, and when you basically get to the trigger where this happens in the story afterwards, Granddad here will basically be dead, by technicality standards. So what you need to do is talk to this guy. In my youth, I was called Gregor the Great. I was even a little famous. But lately my limbs have grown heavy, and I can't even stand up. How about we basically take this little ghost and gust it away? So you use your gust jar on this little ghost thing and suck him up, and Granddad is saved. Well, well, well. Look at the colors come back to his face. How can I ever thank you? I still have a hard time believing he'd been possessed by a monster, though. So yeah, this monster came in and affected this guy once the chest was broken into. What? An evil spirit has taken hold of me, and you drove it away? You might be right. I can already feel my energy returning. I'll be able to get out of bed soon. What's your name? Asler? Well, thank you, my boy. You saved me. And he gives you 100 mysterious shells, but that's not the only reason you want to do this. That's going to come back until later. Remember this for later. But that's all we can do up here now. This little warp room area thing is basically something to set up for later, and we're going to find that out later. Until then, we're out of here. But also, that thing will also become very important later. Just be frank on that. Let's see if we can fuse. We got a lot of fusing to do. We also have a lot of caves to find. So, this is your house. Well, it seems like a nice place. So, where's my room? So yeah, Ezra will basically comment on the house the first time you enter here. But something always intrigued me here. So, this is your room. That makes it my room too, right? No. Hey, aren't you tired? Do you want to take a rest? So you can take a rest here at your bed if you want to. A free heal is always a free heal. And I like how Ezra just sleeps next to him. Wake up, Ezra. Really? About 5 more minutes. No, please. Oh yeah. That was just what I needed to get back in the fight. Let's go, Asler. We come down here. Ezra comes up to this. I don't know. I said something unusual here. Is there something hidden? And I have no idea why it does this. Now, I'm not sure if it's in the game's code or there's something here, but there might be something here, and I've never found it. So I don't know. What is here? What is here that basically has Ezra basically question it? And there's like nothing. I can't flip anything, can't blow anything away. Nothing's here. Can't interact with the table at all. Like, I just don't know. What is up with this mysterious table? Maybe those in the comments will maybe help me find out later on. But still, it's so weird. Why does Ezra do that? It feels like it's some type of cut content that they never took out or something. I want to talk to my man here. You want to fuse keystones? Alright, let's do this. I think I have a piece for him. There we go. Keystone pieces fused together with Smithy. You'll want to do this too. This is another fusion you should do, because it gives you a chest. But not only a chest, but an item that is really worth your time. So let's go get it. Because we're kind of short on the whole bottle situation, if you catch my drift. But like I said, we need to continue with our journey, and let me see if he's here or not. He is indeed here. We'll talk to that guy later. Probably in the same episode this time's in. Who knows what will happen. There we go. We got ourselves an empty bottle. That's 2 now. That's great. But we'll talk to that fellow a little bit later. But right now, I'm going to basically use our new mitts. Like I said, folks, there's not going to be a lot of story progression tonight's session because we have a lot to unpack here. Now, I'm not going after everything, really, but I'm going after the major things that technically can help us out in the business. Like this guy right here. This guy is infamous for the person that could lock you out of a 3rd bottle. In the PAL version, Ernie here would basically, you would fail to fuse him. But if you backed out in the PAL version of this game, if you backed out on him, he would not be, and you went to a room and came back, he would not be able to fuse him ever again. Meaning you're locked out of a quest that would ultimately give you, essentially, a bottle, and essentially a very, very hidden item that you would never get anywhere else. But he right there, Ernie here, is the one that starts off this whole Goron side quest. I feel much stronger now. Here we go. The Goron now is feeling stronger, and he breaks a door down for us. And like, this is the only time where Gorons are shown in the game. Woo, it's about time. Looking good though. I'm going in. So, there's about 6 Gorons that are gonna appear in this cave. And unfortunately, in order to find them, we have to find their basic corresponding fusions with inside caves of this sort. Thanks to our new mitts, we can now basically get through these caves now. But there was like a bug I found on the internet one day, was basically that if it can come out glitch this caves out with internal memory and everything, and cause a little wonkiness. It's kind of weird. Alright, but you see these right here? These little keystone fusion walls? They're called fusions, the mysterious wall. These are the Goron fusing walls, and that's what we're calling them for the time being. As you can see, that inside the cave we just got into here. No, it's not good. I can't break it myself. After that, your fist would start to hurt, man. Imagine, man. I had a strange feeling. I could feel Goron was in need. Hello, Goro. Huh? That wall? You can't get through that all alone. I'm coming to help you. Don't worry. I'm here to help you. Let's break this wall together, Goro. So the first off is basically Goron needs 1, the next one will need 4, and the next one will need 6. So bear that in mind. So if you can go through here and basically talk to these guys, like, hey, we can't break them down because we now have to go after more walls. In almost every cave. Oh yeah, there's likes right there. Don't believe those. And also, you want to check out like any corners you may find that makes you kind of feel like they're hidden somewhere. That one's a real one, but that's a fake one. Give me that money, thank you. Even though I'm already maxed out on rupee counts right now. But yeah, the Gorons here, we'll have to find them everywhere else and everything, so bear that in mind. Let's see what we can do about selectively trying to figure out where we need to go next here. It's basically more cave hunting, really. But we also, I believe, I'm not sure if this is the area we have to get the wallet upgrade, but I'm pretty sure we can do this now. Also, it gives us a piece of heart too while the process. Yeah, want this lake right here? There's a fusion later on that will allow us to get ourselves a wallet upgrade, and that's basically it, because we're not getting any wallet upgrades until fusion hits. So now we also notice that some trees will be glowing. If you hit one of the Pegasus boots with the sword equipped, you basically knock the tree down. Which now means we now have a new miniaturized way of doing things. And like I said, this game gets very expansive. You might think that Minish Cap might be a small game, and it is. But you won't find out how big this game can technically get once everything gets going down. You want to go down to the very end of this wallway here, and you get a piece of heart. More life energy to boot. Also watch out for this worm creature here. Ugh. This thing, it will eat you. It is very disturbing. Like, Link goes through the entire body of this thing, and it wants to eat you. Surprisingly, it's not a boss. It's just, inside of these little coves here, you just find this worm that's just a basic enemy, and it just wants to eat Link. That's all he wants to do, and you get nothing for it, really. You probably will get hearts, rupees, or something like that, but it's just weird. It's just, find out that's just a weird creature, or weird creature you can fight. Also, man, we can speak to the cows. I'm so full, but this is so delicious I can't stop eating. But also the fact that if we want to get through here, we have to wait for these cows to get around. This is the only hard part about this. Like, there's a fusion with a cow that's inside the Lon Lon Ranch building. But in order to get there, you have to do this stupid puzzle, which is letting the cows get on the grass so that you can get across. And this sometimes can basically hinder your progress a little bit, just because sometimes the fusion might not even work yet, or at least not, you don't have the requirements to actually unlock it yet. What we got here? Money! Hello. Fuse keystones? I don't realize how cows could fuse keystones. What, is that thing on his hoof or something? Something good will happen. Yeah, Elsie the cow. Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. This guy unfortunately summons a golden version of an Octorok, which basically gives you the same money as the golden rope does. Nothing more we can do from that. Now, I'm not fully 100% sure if that cow does have 2 fusions. If it does, it's best to probably just to leave the room, come back, and then check on it. Because you never know. Fusions can reload after basically leaving a map here. And nope, you don't have any more for right now. Maybe later, but for right now, we don't have her reasons to fuse with her. And now we have to make the entire trip back. Also, the fact is that, yes, water is still a threat to you. So, yeah, we don't have the means of swimming just yet. But by all technicality, it's a lot of simple, small stuff here. What am I going in here for? But let's take a moment here for that and such. So we got ourselves... okay, now we also got a few fusions. We got more fusions available for us, so that's great. Also, we can get ourselves another bottle. We can do that. We can do that and finish off this episode with that. Just basically the bottle collecting episode. That's what we'll call this one. Because I believe now there is a... we need to get to Lake Hylia is what we need to get to. So, let's see. I think we can get through from here as well. We got here earlier, but I wonder if we can push that rock down, maybe? No, we can't. Ow. Hey. Oh yeah, that's to get us stuck here. We have to take the long way for this, unless we come back here with the water. Which is gonna take us a little bit. Actually, no, we can warp back there, actually. What am I thinking? We can warp now! Kinda lost my train of thought there for a moment, but you know, I digress on that one. Hindsight's 2020, I guess. So we want to come back down here. There is a dog here, and we also need to warp here anyway because... well, that guy's not there yet. Because we need to talk to him first. We come to this dog here, and the dog's like... looks like he's begging for something. But we can't talk to him while we are tall, so we must shrink down and see what he wants us to talk about. My Master Stockwell has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely. And you got Kingstone as well. We got a fusion with you. There we go. With Fifi. Fifi. And that gives us a chest later on down in Lake Hylia somewhere. Yes, indeed. Someplace we're going to get there later. Well, we're walking into it, so... so basically, this dog is complaining that he's not coming home, but also the fact the dog is hungry. So, bear that in mind. I want to say, can we actually get from the side? I think it's... no, it's the opposite way. You have to get through there by the swimming. Alright, it's time to walk back to the town. Let's go see about getting some dog food. If we can do it now. I'm pretty sure we can do it now. But it means we have to go to a lengthy little adventure and such here for that. Like I said, like stuff like the Goron stuff and everything, that's going to take basically almost a good old time getting around. I want to see if it's available. Indeed it is. Also, we have the ability to upgrade our quiver. Might as well see if we can upgrade this now. 600! Oh, I gotta wait to get the mom. Ah, you... yeah. But you see that bottle up there? Yep. It's time to get some dog food. So let's go. Come on. Hey. No, ma'am, I was trying to go through the door. But you have fusions. What do you have fusions with us for? I am running out of these, but I need to keep a few of these on because we do have to do with that side quest. Alright, June. It's almost June at the time of streaming this game, so technically, hey, it makes sense, I guess. But this also dropped a chest for us as well. We'll look at that later. Like I said, this game opens up when you have almost... when you have to get done with the Wind Fortress, everything opens up to you. Fusions, places you can go, and everything else for likely. He was such a nice man, but Lacey's been such a brute. What would happen to him? Oh, I wouldn't be a brute to him. Oh, what you got? More fusions? I just need to get this dog food. You know, sometimes I feel like if I don't fuse him now, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss an opportunity on something. This spot is actually in the school. Yep, it's in the school. Means we're not gonna be getting to that fusion anytime soon. You got a fusion. You get a fusion. Everyone here gets a fusion with Mama. I don't know who this Mama is. Not the Mama to Link, that's for sure, because Link has no parents. Ah, this one. Hey, this is random. They usually don't get this till late game. But now we have an access to a cave later on in Lake Hylia once we get there. Does that mean I'm lucky now? I don't know. If we want to do this, we want to get that dog food, we have to push this shelf over into forming a ladder. And now we can shrink down here. Though I'm surprised no one questions that Link just disappeared inside of a pot. It's kind of a weird thing that's set back. Welcome back, honey. Good to see you. Why haven't I been here before? The old lady in front of this house drinks nothing but milk. Hey, if that milk is not alcoholic, we're fine. If it's Chateau Romani from Termina, I don't know. But yeah, this little area has Minish everywhere, and fusions to galore to boot. We'll have to get to these on the way back, but we're gonna get these fusions up and running. I don't want to lose any more green stuff, because I know that darn fact that that side quest has a plethora of another rope. Okay, it's another golden enemy that we can't get access to just yet. So, that guy's gonna be contemplated for a while. But most often, though, a lot of these Minish here are just like, yeah, we just have a little cafe above the grounds here, you know, where everyone's just having fun and everything. But ultimately, though, we just cross here. And this guy's got a cursed bunch of bugs here. Now, you can fight these guys if you want. And I guess you'd want to keep yourself not too harmed. Because we have a double-edged sword, we might as well use it. You have bugs and flies everywhere. You get more mysterious shells, which is always problematic for us, everything, because that gotcha machine is so dumb. Let's go down here. We find ourselves here behind the store. Hello, is someone back there? No, well, I guess not. How odd. We fall up here and the guy gets a little curious that someone's behind the desk. Hey, Gad, I knew there was someone back there. Why did you find your way back here? This area's for employees only, that's what to say. Me and me alone. I want to pick up the dog food. I'm sorry, my good lad, but that is not for sale. That ball contains food for my dear little dog, Fifi. What? You just want the bottle? That's kind of highly unusual. Well, fine. If you feed Fifi, then I guess you can have the bottle. I'll do that? Sure. I know where Fifi is. And he also will tell you where his house is, which is in the house we just found earlier. He's going to tell you that the house is in Lake Hylia, which we were just at. Just face the dish, press R, and dump the food into Fifi's bowl, and we have a dirty bottle. So now we need to get around here to get outside and back around. By fighting our way across and getting food for Fifi. If you are knocked down off of this ledge, you put back behind the desk of the worker there. So bear that in mind. I'm just gonna fall down here. Fall right on here and landing onto. You know, Link could have fallen in someone's milk right there, and he'd be be drunk and alive. That's a dark thing to think about. Goodness. Well, let's go talk to Fifi and get this thing, and this will call an episode on this point here. Let's go to Fifi! Some people are like, man, this guy can fly away with a bird? How odd, right? But, yeah, after this, though, we get ourselves another bottle. I mean, the bottle episode. We drop the food right there for him, and you got an empty bottle! Use it to store all sorts of things. Cool. Well then, I think it's only time we talk about that side quest, so let's go on and meet someone else. Zoom!